Yep, well, okay. You see, I hear your concerns. I also occasionally hear ghosts. Huh?
Jellystone is C.H. Greenblatt's newest cartoon and the first show in the Yogi Bear franchise since... Ugh. I honestly don't know what took Hanna-Barbera so long to make another series with all these characters. I mean, unless you count Harvey Birdman. Anyway, I'm only going to be reviewing the first episode for now, so let's get to the review. The first episode of the series, Yogi's Tummy Trouble, starts out with Doggy Doggy and Doggy Day helping cheer up Granny Sweet, who is looking for a heart transplant and would honestly rather have a doctor in the room. I like how they changed the dynamic between the father-daughter duo, with Doggy Day being a bit more protective of his daughter. Despite Granny's request, Doggy Day has his daughter sing a tune for her.
Ain't it, sweetie?
Kitten around, I'm just kitten around.
She's a little dog. Sing about being a little cat. How cute is that?
I'm just kitten around.
The singing almost kills Granny, which Yogi comes in and describes as musical trauma. Now keep note of this, it's important. Anyway, it's fixed by Boo Boo, who literally sweeps Augie Doggy out of the room. If you couldn't tell already, instead of the usual picnic-stealing shenanigans, Yogi and the gang are doctors in this series.
Also, here's your bill for $10,000.
The actual conflict of this episode starts when Yogi can't quite decide what he wants for lunch at the cafeteria. He's stuck between the lemon curd beef, the milky chicken on toast, or the pasta with raisins. All of which sound like gross things binging with Babish would somehow make appealing. Cindy tells Yogi just to sleep on it so he has a chance to think about it, which goes horribly. Let me stop for a minute just to say, the gags in this show are comedy gold. Plus, the references are hilarious.
I was having the weirdest dream. There were these space cars and we'd race them around the galaxy.
Alright, back to the review. Yogi wakes up confused in a hospital bed with Boo Boo and Cindy next to him. Boo Boo has Yogi eat 3 meals back to back, which Yogi finds incredible. This is because Yogi has been given a nuclear stomach. Yogi thanks Cindy, saying it's the best thing anybody's done for him.
I gave you a kidney.
Yogi goes around testing his new nuclear stomach while singing a neat little tune, which immediately takes a turn for the worst when Yogi eats Boo Boo by accident. This is explained by Cindy as Yogi never being able to be full, causing a significant increase in his appetite. So Yogi goes around town causing chaos by both eating people and the town itself. This leads to an emergency town meeting where we're introduced to the mayor, Huckleberry Hound. He brings in Cindy, who has no clue how to stop Yogi. Suddenly, Top Cat comes in with his scam of an idea, Yogi Be Gone, which immediately fails when Yogi eats Top Cat, throwing the whole town into panic.
The impervious to back off a tin. Everyone run for lives. I'm really sorry.
Cindy and a few survivors manage to escape by hiding behind a car when Augie Doggy and her father enter the scene, once again trying to fix things with Augie's singing, which to everybody's surprise actually works. Yogi loses his appetite due to Augie's bad singing, which angers her father, especially when Yogi refuses to eat the child, which angers him even more, causing one of the funniest out-of-context lines in the series.
Yeah, you better run. I'm gonna shove my little girl down that big throat of yours, and then you'll see.
While Doggy Daddy chases Yogi, Cindy thinks up a plan, which is to cover everyone in barbecue sauce so they can continue to sing in Yogi's stomach. Fortunately, the plan works, leaving everybody inside of Yogi. While Yogi's crying over the loss of his friends, Cindy cues everyone to start singing, which starts to upset Yogi's stomach. This is, in my opinion, one of the most chaotic scenes in the episode, and I love it. Eventually, after enough singing, Yogi finally burps out his friends. Except for Boo Boo.
Hello? Where did everybody go? I got that dumb song stuck in my head now.
And that's where the episode ends. And honestly, it was a pretty solid experience. The pacing was pretty good, the jokes were great, and the character dynamics were fun to watch. I feel like the only thing I didn't really care for too much was a small portion of the soundtrack, But even that isn't that bad because it still suits the tone of the show. For the first episode, this wasn't that bad. I actually went through and watched a few more episodes of the show, and it was honestly pretty great. I'm gonna give Jellystone a 9 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought of the first episode down below. Wow, this took longer than I expected it to. Not the cartoon coming out, but me just finally reviewing something. I've had tons of reviews I've scrapped within the first week of writing. I remember trying to make a review/overview of the original Banana Split series. Hell, I might even try to finish that one day. You can like or subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, I'm not your parents. Anywho, I have more reviews planned after this. So, stay tuned. You love a modern man.